Hey, it's Chan Sarah with Drive the Lightning. My mom had a question about her BMW i3. She asked us, if I want to drive across the state, but I don't want to stop and charge, can I just stop and buy gas and just let the range extender continue to charge the battery and basically never charge? And I thought to myself, do we ever need to charge these things? Do you know?
I don't know.
Well, then let's ask Andy.
Let's ask Andy.
Hey, Andy Sue, how you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. We have a question for you. Now that you
Sure
are
thing.
the BMW i3 expert. Okay, Sarah, go ahead.
I already forgot the question.
Okay, here's the question. So my mom wanted to drive across the state to go to a concert, but she didn't want to stop and charge, which she would have to do because of the distance. Could she just stop and get gas and all day or maybe even forever just put gas in the range extender and let the range extender continue to charge the battery?
It's a really good question. And I had this question as well when I got the car. And we put it to the test to see what actually happens when you run out of charge and the range extender kicks on. And to answer that question, yes, but it's not something you should do regularly because the system was not designed to run indefinitely like that.
So you're saying it might work, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea?
Exactly. It'll keep the car going.
Okay.
And she can fuel up as many times as she needs to get there and get back, but it shouldn't be what she relies on. It'll put enough charge back into the battery to maintain the car, but if she goes beyond the car's limit, it'll go into a limp mode, and then she'll be driving really slowly.
Ooh.
Maybe that's good for her, though.
Yeah. So if she wanted to do it just like one time for this one special event that she's going to, probably no harm done.
Is the concert really that good?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you remember who it was? Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Jackson Brown.
Jackson Brown. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty
Okay,
good.
yeah, this one time's good.
Because she would start with, a full charge, so about 85, 90 miles, plus a full range extender. So it would get her almost all the way to the concert. But I think she was worried about churning around and driving home at night and having to sit at a charger for 20 minutes, maybe at a gas station or something, wherever the chargers are.
At night.
At night.
In the dark,
yeah.
in an area she's not familiar with.
So you think if she stopped and just topped up the range extender and just kept driving, she'd be okay, huh?
Well, she'd be fine as long as she kept it right around 70 or under, because if you go above 75, you're actually pulling more charge out of the battery than the range extender can supply. So if she's keeping it to the limit, it'll get her home and the car will drive just as it always does. You might hear a little bit of a humming sound from the range extender, but it'll get her there and back.
So what happens now? You've opened a new thing now. What happens if I'm trying to go 75 and I'm using is the range extender to charge the battery? What would happen to me?
So once the battery drops below the 6%, like if it gets down to even 4%, the car goes into a limp mode and she'd be hard pressed to get up to 45.
Okay.
Ooh, she would not like that.
She wouldn't like that, Andy. No, that would not be a good thing.
That should keep her honest on the highway.
So now that you've had your i3 for, I'm trying to remember how long you've had it. 2 months now?
A little over a month and a half now.
Month and a half. What's your overall impression?
Where has this car been all my life?
Wow. Wow, really?
It's really, really done incredible things by making sure we don't have to do normal things. So I haven't gone to a gas station since that road trip. It still has the same amount of gas because we plug in when we need to. I don't have to go line up for gas when it's a cheaper night because gas right now, it bounces between $5 and $6 a gallon all the time.
Wow.
Sometimes less, sometimes more, but it saves me the trouble of having to line up. It's great to park, turns on a dime. It's a great car.
What about what some EV drivers do that I've read? Now, I've never done this, but some EV drivers will put on a sweater, put on a hoodie, use the seat warmer, but refuse to use the heater, and drive in like, I can't remember the modes the BMW have, but you have some kind of economic mode, don't you? Where
the eco modes.
is that what you're doing? Are you doing all that and just kind of making sacrifices while you drive your i3?
Suffering through
the electric car experience?
Not at all. I'm driving it and enjoying it as it should be. If I wanted to drive something that was going to be punishing, there are many other things I could drive.
Right, because you were driving the Smart for 2 car, so you've proven that, right?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
I would have bought one years ago, but somebody doesn't like the idea of the confined space, but wow. Well, great. We appreciate you sharing these thoughts with us. So I'll tell Mom, Andy Sue from Toronto said, never charge again, just use the range extender for the rest of the...
That's not the takeaway. You heard it. You misunderstood.
Okay. All right. I'll just have her watch this. That's probably the best way to inform
That seems
her.
smart, yes.
Yeah, okay. Hey, thank you, Andy. We appreciate you answering our question once again and for taking a few minutes with us. Thanks.
Anytime, guys.
All right. If you want to learn more about Andy and the BMW i3, we'll put a video up right here. Oh, wait. Are you pointing or cutting in?
I was pointing.
Okay, right here.
I'm helping direct.
Where we interviewed Andy when he first got his BMW. All right. Thank you. Have a great night.
Thanks.